KICKASSETS. Cha-ching! The company, Monomyth. じゃなくて Monolith. What are the odds? You looking for a sign? There it is, a literal sign. Here we are. About to sign a contract for a beautiful house.
This is mobile.
That's me.
This is you. This is me.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, okay, they do need it. Never mind.
They won't call you, don't worry.
Yeah, this is yeah, they always call. They want to make sure that people are paying their bills in Japan because so many people just come here, buy the house, and don't come back or don't talk, and they just leave it like Akiya. They just leave it like that, yeah.
I will pay you.
Yeah.
Do they do online bank transfer?
No, that's the point. So
Okay.
you have to figure out that's.
じゃあ、堀さん、
はい。
鍵とパストキー、
はい。
領収書、
よし、はい。
お渡しください。
どうもありがとうございます。
これまだ使ってんですか？
これ、まあ、説明するとき、空が飛んじゃうから。
あ、そうなの？初めてですよ。Congratulations. How many keys you got?
Only 3.
すごい。
Which
Four.
Which is the gate and the room?
あ、これなんだっけ？
玄関の鍵。
玄関、全部玄関の鍵。
全部玄関。
4本？
4
すごい。
家族が。
家族持ってる。
Ah. Wow, you got a new record. The most keys I've ever seen. This is all for the entrance.
Oh.
Because it came from a family, he said. So say thank you.
ありがとうございます。
おめでとうございました。
おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございました
ありがとうございま。す。
じゃあ、以上で。
電話してない。あ、まだ電話来てない。この後。
まだ何箇所かある。
Congratulations.
Yeah.
と、
How you feeling?
これは、小西さん説明してもらいたいんですけど、媒介、弊社でお取引をさせていただきました。
はい。
弊社です。
First time, not sign, not hanko, but we use the fingerprint to sign the stamp.
Hey, it's Pinky.
Did you use your pinky?
Yes.
I thought you used your middle. You used your finger. She used this finger here, the index finger. That's cool. Not signing, not hanko, but the finger. I like it. Give him the finger. Welcome to your new home.
Yeah.
Wow, you got parking. Look at that.
Yes.
It's actually a big spot too.
Oh,
Can you show me your new home? What? Your key got stuck?
okay.
一回だけ見せてほしい。ちょっと待ってください。
There's no shoes.
It's okay. Walk in with your bare feet, socks.
Yeah.
Don't panic. No, after they could. You're gonna show me first.
Show you?
Yeah.
Let's go in. The spiders are here.
The spiders. Welcome to your new home.
Yes. Welcome.
You got your shoe rack here.
Spiders.
You got some friends.
I thought he's gonna clean the house.
No. Who's gonna clean the house? Nobody's gonna clean the house.
You see this little wallpaper?
Ah, I see. Yes.
And can this one I can change myself at the switch.
Yes, but you can't not say anything.
What?
It's illegal.
What do you mean?
To do electrical work in Japan, you need a license. So you just do it. Don't say anything.
But it's like coming off.
Yeah, this is easy.
Yeah, I will just go to a hardware store
Yeah.
and change. It's just a cover.
Oh, you mean just the cover, not here inside.
No.
Usually I change the whole thing. It's like it's less than $10 for one, so it's cheap.
And then,
You just need the tools. Welcome.
do I need to?
You gonna show me your house?
Yeah.
Introduce everybody your house here. Oh, I didn't notice that the first time we saw it. The switch on the side there. That's cool.
Oh, anyway.
No, but that's cool. I don't usually see that in
Quite
houses.
stinky.
Is it? It hasn't been used in a while. But no, like usually it's on the side. But here, there's actually buttons. So that's
Quite
nice.
stinky though.
It's okay. All right, let's see what we got here.
Okay. It's the ugly bathroom.
It's an ugly bathroom. It's not so bad. It's just not working and needs a clean job. But we'll get a new one. But this is a typical unit bath that has been used for 10 years. Yeah. Yes? We got a nice looking kitchen here. But needs a clean job. You're gonna have to scrub it down. You want to open the window? Okay. You just have to, yeah. Well, no, just push it.
Oh, no. This is orange tree.
Oh, wow. It is an orange tree.
Garden.
Yeah, it is an orange tree. Now the oranges, because when we came to see it, there was no oranges, right?
Yeah. He's dying, you know. What should I do?
Yeah, what's going on with that? It's a cute little garden you got here. And you got your storage back then. So what did you like about this house?
I like the orange tree.
The orange tree? Well, we thought it was a lemon tree at first, right?
Actually, the house is not Akiya, but it's very well maintained.
Yeah.
Except it's old.
It's old?
How do I change this? Like, how do I...
Oh, it looks okay.
No, I need to change this.
I know. I show you after. All you have to do is take it off. Simple. It's up there. So what else did you like about the house?
It's very well ventilated.
Really very ventilated?
It's very important.
Yeah, that's right. The air was coming here through. Hmm?
No, it's fine.
No, that's dust.
It's dust. Okay.
They left this for you for the kitchen. So you're gonna have to do a lot of cleaning in here. I cleaned my kitchen yesterday.
Oh my god, I need to clean.
Mm-hmm. It's fun. I'll teach you how to clean the magic way. No water.
Do you think it's moldy?
Moldy?
It's falling off.
Huh? Oh no. It's not moldy.
It's falling off.
Yeah. You have to clean. You have to clean everything.
Okay, I need to replace this. Right?
Yeah, you can replace those or you can wash them. I don't know. That's actually pretty bad.
You see, the cupboard is so yellow. How do you make it white color again?
You clean it. I'll show you later. You use a magic square.
Oh, it says magic square.
You know the magic square?
I don't know.
I forgot what they're called in English, but it's a magic square. They're white,
Oh, white color.
the white box, and you just scrub with
It's
them.
like a sponge.
Yeah, it's a sponge, but it's a magic. You put a little water on it, or a little, you can put soap on it a little too, or not soap, but spray, and you just scrub really hard. And
And
these ones you have to scrub really hard, and it'll come clean.
oh,
So
okay. So using that and
spacious,
why don't you come in?
because we're taking a video. That's why they're waiting.
Oh, faster.
That's why I'm waiting for you.
See the wallpaper. I need to change.
Yeah, you do. It's a weird wallpaper. It looks like it's fake shikui. You know shikui, the white stuff that they put on the walls, it's like plaster kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's really.
I think I can change the wallpaper myself, is it? But I think it's better to get someone.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, when I do it, those places up there are really hard to do sometimes, right?
Yeah.
To get a ladder up there, those are the difficult parts when you do it yourself.
Yes, you
Like something like a room like this, no problem. It's like you just do it, but
Yeah.
the problem is that when they actually do the wallpaper in these places, they want to put something up on this, so they charge you a little bit more for that to smooth because this is sand wall.
Mm-hmm.
So you can put it directly on here, but after time it comes off a little bit.
Oh, so,
So-
you need to put something.
So if they put it like they either fill it in with putty,
And then
or they put a board. There's different ways to do it.
okay.
So that's what they do. But that's usually it costs. If it's not direct, then they have to charge you a little bit more. So it's not so bad.
One thing nice
Yeah.
about this house
Yeah.
is it's really ventilation.
Very ventilated. Yeah.
The first few houses they are so hot.
Mhm.
I remember we saw
Yeah. Very.
the house in September. It's
Yeah.
end of
Yeah.
summer.
It was hot, and this one is very spacious and good sunlight as well.
Yeah, it has good.
Because we got the whole view over here. Look at that. It's beautiful.
Yes, and the space to the neighbor is like 2 meters
Yeah.
away. So it's
Yeah. Remember the other houses we looked at? You can actually.
all like,
You can.
I can hear my neighbor.
Yeah. You can touch the house.
But this is not. This is okay.
No,
it's
it's not.
spacious.
Well, because you got parking too, right? This is a night and day difference. I mean, this house was way better than the other three we saw.
Alright. Can I do my own wardrobe should I put wallpaper? I need to. There's no hanging rod to hang my clothes.
You can buy the ones that stand up, or you can get a rod that attaches across.
I can drill holes.
Yeah, but I recommend getting the ones that just stand, That way you can move it if you need to move
Oh,
it.
the standing.
Yeah. I mean, you can do either or. It's just sometimes the wood up here is not the strongest. Like, especially these ones are just thin paper walls, right?
So I can put laminates, wallpaper.
You can, but people don't do that for these. Not for the closet so much. They usually just as is. But sometimes you can do that. You can do what you want. It's up to you, right? I usually half. It really depends on the condition. But these ones are wood. Some of the houses, older houses, have a shikui, the white stuff here, where it comes off. So at least this is clean. I like this better.
Okay.
Oh, here comes your...
Change the tatami mat.
Mm-hmm.
This room is the most well maintained, but what
Yeah.
thing?
Is that paint? No.
What is that?
Looks like some paint. Oh, we never looked. I don't remember looking out here last
Oh,
time.
you cannot take pictures.
Yeah, you can take pictures of whatever you want.
Spiders.
Okay. Well, thank you for showing me your house. You sound so excited.
I'm tired.
Are you tired? Yeah, jet lag?
Yes.
Traveling all over the world? Vacant. Open room. Perfect. Kusan.
And then I need to change the tatami mat.
Okay. Well, we'll sit down and we'll talk about all the reasons why you chose this house and stuff. But we just wanted to show the people what you actually bought and what you can get in Japan for...
For 3 room, 3 LDK.
This is 3 LDK plus a nice big living room. Yeah, it's a big living room downstairs. So 3 LDK for $100,000, or sorry,
Yeah,
for 10 million yen
10 million.
at like $75,000 or whatever. So
Remove this. Okay.
hello, welcome. I got a new shirt today.
Oh, great.
Thank you. It's ELO, Electric Light Orchestra.
I don't know. What is that?
Great.
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm tired.
You tired?
Yes.
Why are you so tired?
I've been traveling, but buying house is tiring. You know,
Tiring?
viewing house is tiring. Viewing the house,
Yeah, viewing the house.
yes, tiring. And the contract, very tiring as well.
So
Right?
today we finished up the
A
contract.
lot. Contract and renovation.
Yeah, we did a little bit. Look at the noise on the birds here.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. They're all jumping in the tree up there. It's almost like they're following us.
You know,
We were over there, they were there, now they're here, we're here, right?
No, I think I don't know why, but there are more worms in this tree,
Yeah.
maybe.
So anyhow, yeah, so today we finished the contract.
Yeah.
We went to see the house,
Yes.
and we also met the reform people, the renovation people. They picked
Yes,
us up
yes,
from
yes.
the actual contract place. They
Yeah,
took us
it's
to the house.
nice because of you. You organized everything.
Yeah. It was fun.
You know, if I'm doing this alone, it's not possible to have all
Yeah,
this.
well, it's a lot. It's very difficult, but not just the house, but actually getting the contract stuff and the reform stuff after that.
yes.
Reform is Japanese for renovations.
Yeah,
I always say
renovation.
reform.
And yeah, so if you're not staying here,
Yeah.
right, and you're not fluent in Japanese, it's impossible to buy a house here.
You think so?
Yeah. Yes, definitely. It's very tedious, the process.
Yeah. What did you learn?
Many things.
Yeah.
So in a nutshell, if I were to buy alone,
Yeah.
even though I can type Japanese,
Yeah.
but my communication is not fluent, I don't live here,
Yeah.
and I'm not familiar with the real estate market here. But you own 15 houses,
Yeah.
and so you have decades of experience. You can be like a advisor for people who want to buy a house in
Yeah.
Japan.
I mean, a lot of those skills go a long way. You don't realize it until you're actually doing it, right? I'm
Yes.
so used to it now. For me, it's second nature to think like that. So,
Yes. Yeah, so it's very different. Don't try it yourself.
some people do it by themselves, but it's not
Then,
easy.
then you have to go through the school of hard knocks, right?
Yeah,
Like multiple
that's true.
jumping through the hoops and maybe get nothing in return.
Yeah,
Now,
that is a good point. Even though you can try to do it on yourself, by yourself, the lesson you learn from doing it by yourself still costs money because you might pay more, you might not know certain things,
Yes.
right? So that's a good point.
So it's also depend on how fast you want the house,
Yeah,
because
that's-
now the price is going up
Yeah.
steadily
So many things.
and the renovation cost is up
Yeah.
as well. So
Even in the last couple of years, it's going up a lot. Especially now that a lot of foreigners are buying here too. More
yeah.
competition.
Yes,
you know?
right. So yeah, so it depends on how urgent or how fast you want the house. For me, I want it like within 6 months.
Yeah.
So that's how. If without you, I think it could probably take 6 years.
Maybe. But I mean, I watch the market a lot, and I see properties come and go, and I see that the price of the average property keeps going up. Sometimes cheaper ones do come out, but it's rarer and less like the odds of one lower coming out at that price is a lot harder than before, because people realize, oh, my house is worth more money now. But some people don't realize that yet, so they still put the cheaper price. But eventually everybody will notice, and
Yeah, because now it's getting harder and harder to
Yeah.
find houses below 10 million yen.
you're right.
It is harder. I search at home, I search in Sumo.
Yeah.
It's just getting harder to find.
And you have to choose areas you might not like, right?
Yeah.
So
And so it's better to find an expert.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also good to take a gamble, predict the future on what area you think might be good next. You can't always buy what's good now. You have to think what's next. So you get a better deal, better value early on, right? Instead of buying in somewhere that's already expensive. What's the point? You already know what you're paying for, so it depends on what you want. There are 3 kinds of people for property. One is somebody who just wants to buy for themselves, a house for themselves to live in. So everything, how the house is, where it is, very perfect for them. So they adjust to their environment. And then there's people who want to buy just for investment only. So they have to think about the investment value. But my favorite is to think about both. So get a property that you like and you don't mind living in, plus one that you're like, it's not so bad to rent out. And that's why I always choose these kind of areas, not deep in the city and not way in the country, like kind of middle, because they have safety there. I
Like
can
the
live there,
suburbs. Yeah.
but I can also rent it out if I have to, right? So you have the options.
Yes.
So now obviously there's balance in there, gray area and stuff, but those are the 3 kinds. So that's why when I say when people are looking for a property, I think they
I
always
think
should
they
buy
don't-
something they like.
They don't know how difficult it is to buy a property in Japan.
They don't know how good?
How difficult.
Yeah, yeah, I know. You can't.
You need to go through it yourself first. Experience
Yeah.
it and then.
Actually, all my clients say the same thing.
Really?
Yeah, they all say that.
And that's how they became your client.
Yeah, like even my first client who spoke Japanese, okay,
Oh.
even he said it was like, oh, yeah, there's a lot of stuff he's learning along the way, and there's questions I asked he wouldn't ask. So just, you know, it's,
Yeah,
it's
and
just so many, right?
You know, for me, I wouldn't know because you know how you test the floor, you knock on the walls.
Yeah.
Those like idiosyncrasy. It's because
Yeah.
you know which house has a lot of work to do.
Yeah,
But I think it's because of your experience.
Yeah, it's just
why.
experience and going through.
Because
I know.
I'm new, I don't know.
Yeah.
Even though I travel to Japan a lot
Yeah.
for holidays, but this
Yeah.
is different.
Well, you know value, right? You see value, and you can't go in looking for everything to be perfect. It's impossible. You look
Yes.
for you compare the good things to the bad things, and you value what you like and what's worth more and
Yes,
stuff.
but
so.
cheap doesn't mean good.
No,
No, it's
Exactly.
not. It's not.
and expensive doesn't mean good either.
Yeah.
You
So
don't
you
know.
need someone expert who has been through that
Yeah,
to tell you.
yeah.
So it's very important.
But on the other hand, it makes it addicting for me because when I look at one property, I want to look at another, and I keep looking. Oh, I want, and then you want to buy a property. 'cause
That's
you see
called
something you like.
addiction.
Yeah, you like it, right? You're like, I want to get another property. It becomes fun. So you end up spending a lot of money. But luckily, Japan's not expensive yet.
It is coming up soon.
In Canada, for my country, you'd have to save like 20 years to buy a house. But in Japan, you could save a few years and maybe buy a house.
It's the
right?
same as Singapore as well. It's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah. Same. Okay.
All right, here we are back again. Oh, by the way, what's your name?
My name is Ocean. I'm from Singapore.
Ocean. She's from Singapore.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hello.
Hello, everybody. Wow.
久しぶりです.
So what made you want to buy a property in Japan?
Oh, very good question. Okay, actually, I find there are opportunities in Japan.
Yeah.
So I choose the property here. It's not because of the price,
Yeah.
but it's a very safe country.
Yeah.
And the government is doing some policies to revive the the economy because of the aging population. So I find a lot of opportunities here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to set up a base and then be here,
For the future.
learn the language, and then like you remember when you first interview me,
Yeah.
you say just be here, and then soon you will know what to do.
Yeah. You have to
You're
get used to the
saying
place, your
something like that.
environment before you know what to do.
Yes.
It's not something you can learn from TV. You have to just be here.
Yeah, you have to be here to learn the language,
Yeah.
to understand the culture, the community. Then you start to identify.
Yeah,
what
and
to do, yeah.
it's quite a different world actually. It's nothing like the Western countries, that's for sure.
Yeah. It's,
So, I never lived in Singapore, so I can't say it, but I know Canada's different. You feel it's different here?
oh, it's different.
Okay.
It's very different.
Yeah, it's more Japanese too.
It's very different because Singapore has no community spirit.
Singapore has no communities?
No communities. There is no, because there's bubbles everywhere.
Okay.
Like there's an expat bubble.
Yeah.
There's also like domestic helpers bubble.
Yeah.
And there can be like many like Filipino, Indonesian, they make up the domestic helper market.
Okay.
But they each has their own bubble. So everybody has their little bubble.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Japan is different. Japan has community.
Yeah, communities. Well, Singapore is also a small country, right? So
Yes, right. And it's very diverse.
yeah, but everybody speaks English there.
No.
No?
No.
Really?
No, half the population
Speaks
are
English?
foreigners.
Well,
Yeah.
what percentage of people speak fluent English in Singapore?
I would say maybe half.
Okay, half.
But the other half, if you in real life,
Yeah.
when you go out like shopping mall, in the
Yeah.
train station, everyone speak in their native language.
Okay.
No one speak English.
Okay, well, Japan, less than 1% speak English, right?
Yeah, exactly. Everybody speak Japanese, right?
Everybody speaks Japanese.
Even
it's
in
expected.
different accents,
Yeah.
but they speak.
But it's still
Japanese.
communities, right? Depending on the city you're
Yes,
in.
correct.
Right?
And I also believe why they have the community because of natural disaster, like they have earthquake, all this. So they tend to glue and gel together as a community to
Yeah.
help each other out. But
That's true.
But Singapore is not. It's like no natural disaster, which is a good thing. That's why the property price can be so high.
Yeah. But also, a lot of people in those communities base their life around money as well, right?
It is.
That's
So
how I
you think
feel.
Singapore is like Tokyo.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Singapore is so small, so anything outside, you can't go anywhere like go to Osaka or Fukuoka.
Japanese don't really base around money like that. There's people who want to make money, but most people base it around the connections and being part of that community. They learn that from when they're young. So obviously not everybody's the same.
Yeah, it's not because of money. They
No,
don't look at money.
Not usually.
Yeah.
There's some guys
So-
trying to make money, but
Correct. So really, getting a property in Japan is like luck.
yeah.
It depends.
But
And
that-
it's so difficult to find a property that is 10 million yen now. Like it snap up very quickly.
Yeah. But still, compared to Singapore, it's a big difference, right?
Okay, so the buying a property in Japan to me is the barrier of entry is high, the price is low, but Singapore is the opposite.
Yeah.
Singapore is as long as you have money, you can buy. You can afford the additional stamp duty, you can
Yeah.
buy. Yeah.
But in Singapore, for example, the house that you bought today, how much would that house cost in Singapore?
Okay, I bought the house like 6 years ago. Now it has already risen like 20-30%.
Okay.
So now the younger people are struggling.
How much are those houses?
It's very expensive. It's
How much?
similar to like
Are we talking like
Hong
$3 million?
Kong, Sydney. If it's a house, okay, equivalent
House,
to
yeah,
what
house.
I buy now
Yeah.
is about $2 to $3 million.
$2 to $3 million.
Yep.
And today you got your house for how much?
Less than 100,000.
Wow. So you're saying 1/20th
Yeah.
of the price,
And it's freehold.
and it's freehold. That's crazy, isn't it? Yeah. And that's why I was saying earlier, Japanese don't care about money so much, and that affects the entire society. Even if somebody cares, enough people don't care that it keeps the prices low enough, right? Because everybody's battling for cheap, where everybody in the other Western countries are battling for expensive. So it's a different mentality. I don't know if it'll stay like that forever. Like you said, the last 5 years, properties have been going up. I mean, like since I started, they've doubled in my area for older properties, which is going from like 80K to 160K. It's not much, but still it's growing. And a lot of things have gone up like 20, 30%. But the other reason things go up is because inflation.
Yeah.
So it causes the products and the work to get those projects done. So renovating an older house costs more money, which makes the value of the house bigger and stuff. And building new houses costs more money. But when I say it goes up, it went up 20-30%, right? So that's not much. Still, it's still good. So I just think a lot more people are smarter now. So like when a good deal comes in the market, it'll be gone really quick.
Yes.
People are noticing that.
Difficult.
Like I have competition now.
Yes.
Because I started this when I started 12 years ago. It felt like nobody was doing it. It's a different world.
Yeah, I remember 2 years ago when I started looking for a property in Japan. Yeah, it's easier to find, but I don't speak Japanese, so I didn't.
You can't
really,
do it. Yeah, it's just a dream, pipe dream, right?
Yeah, it's a dream.
Yeah.
But
So
now
you-
it came true.
So you need me to make the reality come true. That's what she's saying. Yeah. Yeah. I
And
understand.
it's quite fast, you know. It's like within how many? 4
I told
months.
you.
4 months. I got my house.
Yeah, but I told you when we started, where I said, you watch out, you better be careful. It's going to happen like that. And within a few days, we were already negotiating for a house, you know?
Because I have friends. They want to buy a house in Japan, but they dream for like 3-5 years.
You can't dream.
It never
It's
happened.
gone. You got to do it.
And they speak Japanese though. They
Oh,
are very
wow.
fluent in Japanese, but
I mean, I'm here and I do it. So for me, everything is just like easy. But if I think about it, I can think, yeah, that's really difficult. And so if you're coming here as a new foreigner, it'd be like, whoa, yeah, I get that. It's hard to buy land and understand another country when you don't speak the language or understand the market or anything. It's hard, you know. You can't just walk over, yeah. No, I mean,
yes, right.
it's not always easy.
Yeah, correct.
I'm not gonna lie.
And then there's a chance whereby when you negotiate and the seller don't counter offer.
Yeah.
They totally drop, you know, because you are a foreigner
Yeah,
or
you're a
whatever.
foreigner. They treat you differently.
Yeah,
they
so
won't counter you. They expect you to pay.
sometimes-
Yeah,
so
they
I
expect you to
think-
pay full price.
Yeah,
Right.
I think I'm
No, it's true.
lucky in a sense that you drop. Remember, you asked for a very, very low.
Yeah, we were pushing it
I
back
was,
then. We were pushing it.
I was thinking, would they counter offer? Maybe not.
Yeah,
Because
we
it's
were
like-
asking. We were trying to get a really good deal. We still got 800,000 yen off the price almost, right? So, which is not bad on $100,000.
Yes.
So, or sorry, 10 million yen, I should say. 10.8 to 10ish.
Yes.
No, we got 10.8 to 10. We got 800,000 yen off.
800,000.
Yeah.
Yes, around.
But
that.
we had to pay a little extra for the land measurement, which they paid half, we paid half,
Which is fine.
which is a great deal.
Yeah, it's good.
Because some houses you don't need to do that, but the guy wanted to do that to make sure. So
Yeah, and also renovation. Like some guys, not it doesn't mean that it's cheap. Means good. They maybe not deliver the good job. So we need somebody that is very familiar with the market,
yeah,
like
because
yourself.
you don't know.
Yeah,
Even if you're negotiating for a house, you don't know if you're getting a good deal. Renovations, you don't know if it's a good price because you don't know the prices here, right? Like I said to you earlier, if a friend of mine is renovating a house in Canada, it could be like $50,000 for a bathroom. You know, my sister got a quote for her bathroom. It's a crap-looking bathroom, and they said it'll cost you between 30 and 50K to do that. I'm thinking, you can get that done for like,
what is it made of?
yeah, you can get that for 10K in Japan, and it's going to look way better than your bathroom. So it's just a different world. So you don't know the value in that country, right? So
yeah.
I'm used to it, and I know prices are going up in that stuff too.
Yeah.
So even for me, when I hear the new price, I'm like, oh, but I got this for 5 years ago. Sorry, sir, the price has gone up, and I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah. So you have the networks here, which we don't have.
Yeah, network.
Yeah.
True.
And
And you learn as you go too.
Yeah.
'Cause-
It's many years, right? 20 years, right? I think
25 years.
25 years. How to compete with that? You know.
Oh, you can't. It's hard. Yeah, it's just something you appreciate.
So how can I come and try by myself buying a house?
Well, now that you have to live here first, and you have to speak a little bit of language, you can do it. Now that you have experience, you can do it. It's just, it won't be easy.
So I would say the first house must go through Colleen, so you learn
Yeah,
a
you
lot
need-
faster.
Yeah. Well, not only am I helping you get the house for a better deal and getting the house, I'm teaching you how to do it. So my goal is to give you a one-on-one private lesson how to do it so you can do it on
Yeah.
yourself.
Is
If you
it-
want to use the person again, you can do that. But if you want to try by yourself, it's no problem. It's
Yes,
educate
but-
yourself.
Yes. So it's very meaningful, I would say. So
Yeah,
thank you.
I hope so.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. And
How can I mean, it's your 20 years of experience. You condense and
Yeah.
compress into 4 months, like crash course
yeah,
for me. You know?
yeah. Well, the difference is that you're getting a crash course
Yeah, it's a
in
crash
real
course.
time.
Yeah.
You're not sitting in the classroom and learning. You're doing it. You're
It's on the field.
It's on the field. That's the best way to learn, right?
It's so stressful for me.
Yeah, sorry about that. It is. It can be stressful. It gets stressful for me too, but it's exciting too, right? I love doing it. And plus, it's not only you're practicing it, we're actually doing it. So we actually finished it. So it's like so many birds with one stone, you know. What did they say? Nichome iseki?
What is that?
It's a Japanese phrase. It means two birds with one stone.
Oh, there's many birds.
Yeah, the birds are here. Nicho iseki. It's kanji, Chinese characters, two birds, one stone kind of thing. So
Okay.
yeah, I teach you.
Good.
So yeah, but I get that. I mean, because the mentality of people when they live abroad and they come here, they don't get it. And they're watching the YouTube videos, they get some dream. No.
I would say it's a fantasy.
How do you feel?
It's all in their brain, but
So
they don't really.
From now that before you did the research on your own to the reality of doing it, what do you feel is different and what do you feel is the same?
Oh, you know the houses that you see at home
Yeah.
is not the same when you go visit.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, some houses
Sometimes
they have
they're-
remember the 14 million
Yeah.
yen house. It looks very beautiful, nice on the picture, but when you step into it, no, you don't want to buy.
You mean this one?
Yeah, yes. How you have it?
So the pictures on this one, this is 14.9 million yen. It looks gorgeous on the pictures, but when you actually go see it, it's not horrible, but it doesn't look anything like the pictures.
Yeah.
At the same time, a bad one in the pictures doesn't look as good.
Yeah,
Like
but
the one we got today.
Yeah.
The pictures weren't that great, but when you actually see it, it's not so bad.
yeah, it's not so bad. It's very well ventilated,
yeah.
and it has a very nice garden and parking lot. It's very cozy, but it has some distance from the neighbor.
Yeah, that's important too, because when you get that's the advantage of living out here is you're farther away from touching each other's houses. I don't like Tokyo because everything's so
Yes, everybody.
tight.
You can hear your neighbor,
Yeah.
what their
I don't want
activities,
that.
what they do.
I want to have a little grass and trees and around the neighborhood and stuff, and birds and
Yes,
balance,
right.
but not too far. How far are you from Omiya? It's 7 kilometers from Omiya.
Yeah, it's quite far.
It's a 30-minute bike ride.
It's quite far, but it's not. It's okay.
It's okay. It's still doable.
Yeah.
It's only one station, express train too, right? So-
Yes, correct. It's
But-
only one station to Omiya. Miyahara.
Express train.
Oh, express train.
Yeah. Miyahara is a local. I
Only
think.
one stop to. It's a local train, but
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
the
if you
next
go to
stop
Miyahara,
is
it's one stop.
Omiya.
Yeah, that's right. It's one stop. So yeah, but if in your shoes, I'd take the bike. So
Of course, I mean most Japanese take bike.
yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, this is our 14.9. I brought that. I couldn't. Wait a minute. No, it's only one. I couldn't find the other two. All right. Since we brought this out, I'd like to ask you. We saw 4 properties.
Yes. For
Let's go over the properties. What did you think about the first property?
oh my goodness. First, the agent.
That leads us to our original story. Not the first property. Minus 0 property. The first property you're originally supposed to see. There was
Yes.
original property you wanted to see.
I want to see, but the agent saying something about 2 years. The owner couldn't
Yeah.
sell.
Somehow the owner was in the hospital. We don't know if this was real or not, if it's a trick to get us to come in the company.
Yeah,
we don't
exactly.
know. It seemed like they were legit, but you never know, right? It was fishy. So he's like, let's go see some other properties. Because there was one that we saw the pictures. It looked really nice. It was 8.8.
Yes, 8.8
It was
on the picture, but once you visit the house,
Yeah, but we didn't see the house, so we don't know.
to me it's like haunted house.
Huh? We didn't see that house though.
The second one?
No, the house.
Oh,
we
the
were-
first one,
but
no.
We were supposed to see the house. We didn't see it. That was 8.8.
There's 8.8 million.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was small, but it was decent condition. It looked like in
Yeah,
the picture.
it
we
looks
don't
like
know.
on a picture.
It looked like. But anyhow, we went to the agent. We met up there, and the agent's like, "Oh, sorry, the house isn't there. But would you like to see these other 2 houses?"
Yeah.
And we're like, "Okay, fine.
So the second and third house were very bad.
Okay, well, let's go them by one by one." So the first house we went to was
The bathtub is very shallow.
that's right.
And you are saying it's like squatting in the bathtub.
Squatting. It was a really small shower room. We'll have pictures. Well, obviously, you already saw the. Well, they already saw. I'm making videos on this,
Oh,
so they're going to see the video. So the house number 1 is the What do you call it? Shithole?
You call the bathtub is a shithole.
Yeah, it was a shithole. It was like it was literally
And
squatting.
it's so dirty.
It was
and the whole
dirty.
house is like abandoned. It's really an Akiya
Well,
house.
let's go over the good points of that house.
It's very near to, it's about 20 minutes walk to the nearest station. It's
Yeah.
in Tokyo region. Actually, it's the greater Tokyo region.
Yeah, she says that, but she doesn't understand Tokyo. It's in the Tokyo region, but yet somehow we're in Saitama here and we're closer to Tokyo than that place is. So that doesn't mean anything because it's still a long train ride. It was like 50 minutes from Shinjuku?
50 minutes.
50 from Omiya to Shinjuku is 30 minutes.
Yes.
So,
But anyway, we didn't get a house. It's just too...
Yeah.
I don't like the environment.
the good point was the size. It was a bigger house.
And the environment is very important.
Yeah, but the house was a mess. It was old.
Yeah,
it was
it's the
falling
Akiya.
apart.
It's the Akiya.
It needed too many renovations. So the renovations for that house might have been like 8 million yen. So
Correct. And the agent was very proud that it's Tokyo region, so they don't
yeah, and he was like trying to
negotiate
sell it
on-
like it was a nice property too,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's like
And it's very difficult
we
to
both were
negotiate
like,
the price.
no, it's not.
Yeah, so if I buy 8 million, I have to spend another
8 million.
to renovate the entire
Yeah,
house.
even if you negotiate them down. So like,
And it's not rebuildable, you know. So
was it not rebuildable? I
it's
thought
not.
that one was rebuildable.
No, only this one, the house that I bought, is rebuildable.
I thought the first one was rebuildable. No,
The first one we didn't see. The
it
8
was on a
million.
normal road. Oh, we'll research it later. Well, it's in the first video. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I forgot. But anyhow, yeah, to do a kitchen, new bathroom, new everything, new walls, new flooring, new outside, new roof. We're talking like 8 million yen. So
So I don't
it's
think
like,
it's worth it.
nah. When
And
you're
it's
buying houses,
the land is so small. It's very
Yeah.
tiny, right?
that's why I always go for the middle ground where some renovations are fine because you get value with that. Too many renovations is too many things that go wrong. And if it's perfect, it's probably going to be expensive. So
So another thing is that you taught me that when you look for a house, it has
Yeah.
to be at least 3 bedroom, and then the building size have to be like 70, 80 square meters.
well, it's nice to get that. If
So the first 2 house we view are very small, like 60 square meters.
yeah, if you're gonna, well, it depends what your plan is. If it's an investment or something. If it's an investment, you can go for 60 if you want. But if you want it for your future to live in, I'd say 80 to 100 to be happy with the house. A lot of houses are 80. 45 is too small,
Okay.
but you can live in it.
So if you think about like if it's too small, then I will consider apartment, right?
Yeah,
Because
that's-
if the rent is the same.
It's not that. It's just you can't change it after. That's the thing, right? If you only buy one place, then you want to make sure you get something decent or a couple. If you're buying like tons and it's a cheap deal, maybe you can do that. You have to justify the value of the place, right? So if you're gonna go, especially if you're gonna go farther away from the station, if you're like 5 minutes from the station, then maybe you can sacrifice the size of the house, right?
Okay, and it's very cramped,
Yeah.
very small.
Yeah, it's really tokitobai, case by case. That's what they say in Japanese, tokitobai. You just look at the environment. So, yeah, because I have 60 houses. If you're going to get a 45 house, yeah, it's still there. But no, there's no justification to ever get a condo. Why? You don't get land. The only time I get a condo is if it's your first property.
It's an airspace.
Yeah, it's airspace. But if it's your first home, and you want a small little condo just to live in while you're saving money because you're paying a mortgage, right? So, or you have a cash, it's your house, and you're saving for your next house, then it's okay because you can A, rent it out after you move to your house, or B, you can sell it after. But if you're using it for just investment collecting condos, it's not good because you don't get any land, and then you got the strata fees on top of that. So even if nobody's living there, you have to pay that every month.
Yeah, yes.
So even though I have 16 houses now, if people move out of some of my houses, it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
But if I have strata fees,
Then you
it's
have
like,
to keep.
yeah, I feel like, oh, I got to get a tenant in there right away. So, and that, not only that, it takes away from your rent.
Yeah. Okay.
So a house, you just have, well, your strata fees are your upkeep fees. If you take care of a house well, you should be okay. But sometimes, obviously, you can budget for those things. Like you have to fix stuff, right? But the problem is with the strata fee, you have to rely on them to do a good job at the building, and other people are dividing the money. The people budgeting the money, they might pick an expensive service, and plus you have to manage your own apartment. So many things can go wrong. So
Yeah.
I'd say house, land. That's what you want. Especially if you're only looking for one or two places.
Yes.
You want that, right? So the first place was a dump. The second place was...
Also a
She's
dump.
pretty direct, isn't she? Yeah, it was a dump, but it had a nice kitchen. And was it a nice bathroom or no? No, nice. The kitchen was it was a nice system kitchen, but it was very, very, very dirty.
Yeah. Okay. And it's very awkward shape.
Yeah, it was a very awkward shape. It was quite small.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
I can't.
No, I can't imagine. That place was really small. The first place was bigger, so that's the only reason I like that one.
Right.
Second bigger is no. And the guy was actually at the time there was cleaning it. He hired somebody to clean.
I remember the owner was there's mold on the wallpaper because he was smoking.
Yeah.
The
The place looks like a dump, and yet he's trying to clean it. I'm like, no, you have to renovate the whole house or get rid of it. It's too much. There's limits, right? Because if you get too much mold, you have to just tear the wall down.
correct.
Thin layer mold you can deal with, but once it's inside the walls,
Yes, it's difficult.
it's very difficult. So, no,
Yeah.
that was we call that in English shit.
So no, we didn't. We didn't.
Excuse my language.
So yeah. And then actually I wanted to buy Osaka region.
You want to buy Osaka?
Remember
Yeah,
I reached
yeah.
out, I said I wanted to buy.
Yeah, they don't know that though.
It's okay, but I end up in Tokyo.
Yeah.
But from Tokyo I went to Saitama.
To Saitama, yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the first two properties were in Tokyo, but they were on the very outskirts of Tokyo. And I was trying to give her some more options, and we looked together online, and she automatically showed me how this place.
Yeah, which is
And I quickly got an interview for the place. And of course, while you're doing that, you want to see some other houses too, right?
Right.
So we saw two more places. We
so
saw
I think
number 3 was the one we bought.
yes, number 3 is this house.
Yeah.
Then number 4 is that
Okay,
picture.
so number 4 we'll talk about first. Number 4 was this one here. Like we said by the picture, it looked really nice. It had a beautiful system kitchen. It was nice. Don't get me wrong, the kitchen was fine. But there was a lot of little...
hole in the wall.
Yeah, there was a lot of little damage. It wasn't taken care of. It's like they built a new house and they didn't clean it. They didn't take care of it
correct,
at all.
exactly.
It felt like...
And I don't like the neighbors.
Yeah, the neighbors were kind of awkward. The house was in the back a bit. Like it wasn't open for sunlight.
Yeah, and then there is no ventilation.
No, there was
It's
no
very
ventilation.
stuffy
It was
in
very
there.
stuffy.
Even if I opened the window, I couldn't feel the wind.
Yeah.
But the third house is very well ventilated.
It was. The third house was way better than the first two.
Yes.
So if I was going to buy a house, I'm not saying this is a bad house. It just, the third house was way better than this. That's the issue.
correct.
Especially when you look at the price at 14.9. This one was 14.9 and the land is 100. Which is actually pretty big. But her house is 140?
122.
122 plus 22 for the road.
The road. Yeah, private road.
Private road. So, and the house, that house is 80 something.
80 what?
80 something meters squared, right? Your house?
Which one?
The one you bought.
It's 122 square meters.
No, the land is 122, but the house.
Oh, the house is about 80.
Yeah,
80
and this
square.
one combined for 2 floors is 70. So this house is smaller, smaller land, and the location.
It's not bad.
It's not
actually.
bad. It's closer to Akiya station.
Yeah, it's
The
not
property she bought is 30 minutes from the station, is 22. But this one is only 20 minutes from that station. She has access to Miyahara as well. So
Yes, I have
you
two
can choose.
stations.
But they're both kind of far, but you know, you get what you pay for. But it's still not a bad deal. The only thing that this had going for it was a newer house. The frame's newer. But that doesn't necessarily mean better because some of the work in the 90s and late 80s is kind of shoddy. Standards change, but at the same time, you never know.
Okay.
Like some houses are built to last. Some houses are not. So
Okay.
you just know when you see it,
Yeah.
right? My man cave house is 1964 and it's still standing.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah, right? So
Yeah,
you never
it's
know.
the quality of construction.
Oh, this is Akiya too. So yeah, I mean, like the house had a nice bathroom, a nice kitchen. Yeah, like you could totally buy this house and be happy. I'm not gonna say if you did little renovations, but the other one for or 5 million yen cheaper and bigger everything is like
it's
easy decision.
not much renovation.
No.
Like, yeah.
Well, not much.
There are some renovation,
Yeah.
like the bathroom.
Maybe 3 million yen, 4 million, you think?
Yeah, about 3
But she's talking about painting the house too, right? So that's like a million something yen right there. So that's painting a house costs a lot of money, obviously, no matter what country you're in.
Yeah,
It's-
correct.
it
Yeah,
is
I
a-
want to paint the exterior.
It is. So if you don't exclude that to renovations, you can make your renovations cheap, but once you start painting, it costs money. Painting and a new bathroom is what costs a lot.
Yeah.
So, and whole construction on whole new bedrooms, yes.
Yes, actually
So-
the bathroom is okay, but I want
Yeah.
to change it.
Yeah. We could have fixed it for how much? Was it 170 or something?
I don't. Is it 170?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the agent was nice about doing.
Oh. Yes,
So basically
yes,
the
yes,
agent, because the bathroom wasn't working,
Yeah, correct.
he gave us a quote to fix it. Was it between 120 and 170? I can't remember, somewhere around there.
Yeah, but he put it on the.
So, but instead we said if we didn't do that, he would take the discount off the price.
Yes, correct.
So we saved more money actually.
Yeah.
Forgot about that. So we could put that money towards a new one, and
new
we thought that
bathroom.
was a better option.
Yeah.
Right? If you're
Right.
gonna do it, you might as well just do it now.
Do the.
You have to do it at
new-
some point.
Some point I will
And
do
now
it.
you get the discount. Why
Yeah.
would you fix something you're gonna just replace? Right? Waste of money.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Yes.
In renovation, the cheapest thing you can do is probably wallpaper.
Yeah. Wallpaper and cushion flooring.
Yeah. I think those are the cheapest. Good job. Alright, yeah. Smile, don't you? I'm foreigner, so I get that a lot.
No, I know you're gaijin, so you get it a
Yeah,
lot.
maybe.
But I look like. But actually, the true gaijin is me. I'm the true gaijin.
Yeah,
I don't
she's the
speak
true
Japanese.
Japanese. But you're also
right?
female too, right?
No, it's not that.
Yeah.
Because I look Japanese, but I'm a gaijin.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
but
true.
you
but
don't look Japanese. You speak
yeah,
Japanese.
Japanese tend to talk more to guys than girls, though.
Really?
Yeah, I just
Tony?
it feels like that. Yeah. It's not that they won't do that. It's just girls can talk to guys can talk to guys. But sometimes guys won't talk to girls.
They are shy.
Yeah, they're very shy.
Usually Japanese guys are
yeah.
more shy.
Yeah, so but if it's a guy, they can be like, "Hey, man, what's up?" So it's
I think that's a American guy.
yeah, that's what they think, right? So I'm used to it. It never changes. After seeing the 4 houses, we decided on number 3 because it had good air ventilation
That's very important. And sunlight.
and it had good. What's that Chinese word? Feng shui or something?
It's not feng shui. It's
Feng-
more for
The layout of the house was really nice.
Yes,
I like
it's
that.
comfortable.
It's comfortable. Like that's why the ventilation was good.
Yes, the ventilation. There's sunlight.
The
and
sunlight
then
coming down.
We both feel good in the house.
Yeah, and your yard had 2 access points. Or
yeah,
no,
and
it's the big window there, right? So,
yes,
and a big yard.
and an orange tree.
We thought it was the
orange.
lemon tree, but it's an orange tree because when we saw it, there was no fruit.
Yeah, so
But
we
today
have,
when we
I
saw
have
it, there were
3
oranges. Guess what? The same tree in my yard. The guy who sold it to me said it's a lemon tree. I believed him. A year later, it was oranges.
Oh, good.
Because when he owned it,
It's
it never
better.
came out, right?
Yeah.
I was the first one to see it.
Oh, good.
So it's the
that's
same
great.
tree.
Good.
It's a sign.
So we have 3 oranges
Yeah.
now.
But I was teaching her about signs for this house. Signs. I always tell people look for signs when you're looking for places. And well, I did. Before I went to Canada, I did my Polish client. And my Polish client, his website, his YouTube channel is called Monomyth. And as soon as we saw the third house,
The agent is mono.
the agent's company's name is Monolith. I said, there's your sign.
Yeah, that's fine.
And we saw the house and yep. It
Oh,
was
we
just,
got it.
yeah. She was a little nervous at first because it's a
my
lot.
first house.
Yeah, it's your first house. It's a lot to take in. I know. It's
Yeah.
like, you're like, is this for real?
Yeah. Correct.
Now I'm the opposite. Now it's like, I have to check myself. Wait a minute here. You're broke. Don't spend all your money. Shit.
We can wait next year.
You don't need any more houses. How many's enough,
Give,
right?
give others a chance.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, give it there. As you notice, there's a lot of turnover here. So there's always something happening, right?
Yeah, it happens very fast.
There's not a lot of houses on the market at the same time, but there's a lot of turnover of those houses, so they do update here and there. The houses that stay on the list a long time are really bad ones,
Oh, yeah.
right? If you
Yes,
like that showing
those
it.
are really Akiyas.
Yes. So, but for the most part, It's not like that. I mean, like when we were looking at the list, we looked at under
But
100,000.
those decent one like 16 million and above.
16 million?
16, I see.
60 or 16?
16.
16, yeah, 16 million.
And the new house like 40 in the area I bought is 40 million.
Yeah, 40.
New, brand new
Yeah.
built house. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right now that's expensive for that area.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
It's not expensive, but it's expensive. I think it's because your house is bigger, maybe. For example, around my house area, you can get a house for 45, 50, right? But I think it might be a little bit smaller. So
Oh, yeah, it's same. Closer to the city, closer to the
yeah,
station.
but it's still 30 minutes from the station. If you're buying something near the station, it's going to cost you maybe 60, 70.
But you
right?
cannot increase the rent, can you?
Yeah, so that's the problem with buying a new house. You won't get higher rent.
Oh.
So like if you bought a new
Lower
house and rented
ROI.
it out, you might get jugo moyen,
Ah.
right? But if you bought a used house, you get ju something moyen for it. Like, but the price for the house is going to be 3 times more, 4 times more. It's kind of
You really have to compute your ROI
yeah.
carefully.
The only thing you get is a newer frame, like a new house, so it's beautiful. That's about it. And maybe somebody wants to rent it faster, but it's a lot of risk. It's a big investment, and you only buy one house. You're over.
Yeah, correct.
So, but what was I gonna say? The houses.
So I buy for my stay, not to invest.
Yeah, of course. It depends what you want, right?
So I need to be comfortable in the house.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't matter where you buy the house. To build the house costs almost the same, right? Unless it's bigger. It's the land fee that changes the value of a new house. But an old house, they can tend to hold the value because the house isn't worth anything anymore, right? So
the
that's
land
why,
value holds.
yes,
Yeah.
and that's why the older houses kind of like this.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
More than the newer
house
houses.
depreciate, but the land stays
Yes.
the same. But actually, the land appreciate in Saitama region.
Yeah, recently, yeah.
Yeah.
Because people are starting to realize, oh, maybe Colin was right. It's not so far from Tokyo. It really depends on the seller. Right now, we're in a generation where the older people are selling, and the older people don't understand the value of the houses like the newer people. So as people die and the population changes, maybe people will appreciate more of the houses and stuff. I don't know.
Okay.
It's just people want to get rid of it, right?
Okay.
So in North America and Singapore, if you're old, maybe people still know the value and they want to sell for high, right? But here, it doesn't work like that.
Right.
You had a good experience, you're happy, you're excited, you're going to have a good sleep tonight and start cleaning
Yeah.
tomorrow.
Start cleaning the house.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You get slowly put it together yourself.
Yes.
Do you have any last minute advice or comments you want to say to the viewers out there? Or?
Yeah. So if you want to get a house, look for Colleen.
What?
If you want to get a house fast, look for Colleen.
Thank you.
Otherwise, you'll be sitting in your
All right,
dream.
here's your money for saying that. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. Okay. And anything important that they should be aware of, or no? You're okay?
Yeah, it's not that easy as you think.
That's good.
Really, it's not that.
Oh, is there anything that was very different than you imagined before you?
It's very easy to buy a house in Sydney, Singapore, Hong Kong, as long as you have money.
Yeah.
The barrier of entry is low.
Yeah.
But here in Japan, it's cheap, but the barrier of entry is high.
Yeah.
They may not sell to you.
Yeah, they may not sell to you. Even with me helping you, it's not always.
Yes, it's not always.
Perfect. It's
yeah,
not easy,
not.
but like you experienced with the agent today, he liked us, right?
Oh yeah, I would say lucky
Yeah.
that he liked us.
Yeah, but that's usually because
But-
the way I am, we get those relationships, and it's very important to do like that.
Sometimes they don't like because
Yeah.
we're foreigners,
Yeah.
so they have this
Yeah.
how to say maybe
The barrier, the
xenophobic.
wall.
Yeah.
Well, because they're scared of you as well, right? They
Yeah.
don't want to deal with it. They're just scared to screw up, to make you angry, or something like that. So when they meet me, they feel like
Yeah,
it's a peace of mind.
somebody has
Yeah.
fluent, understand
Yeah.
the culture, the process, they know.
Because you can see how he handles with me, right?
Yeah,
He's
so
so
it's very
cool.
smooth. They don't want trouble. Yeah.
And he even took us out for lunch.
Yeah, we had hamburgers and pasta, and he had.
Yeah, we went to
cookhouse.
Royal Host. We chose it. He said, choose anywhere you want. We didn't want to. I didn't want to. I thought he was going to pay, so I didn't want to take advantage of him. He's very kind, very nice guy. He was very happy to have us as a client. So,
Good. That's great because very smooth. We made it very smooth sailing.
And the
for
important
him.
thing about making good relationships with the agent is that they can help you after a lot of the time.
Yeah.
If you have if it's just a sales, they'll be like, okay, see you, and they won't help you because there's a lot of things to deal with: water, electricity,
Yes.
renovation, whatever. They might be
Oh.
a youth in some way, right? So.
Yeah, I'm going through that now.
All right. Thank you very much for today.
Okay, thank you for having
I'm glad
me here.
you had a good day.
Yes.
And thank you guys for watching. If you need help, I might be able to help you. We'll see. See ya.